Hey family, what's up? What's up? It's Chelsea, as you know, or actually, sorry, Odera, as you know. Okay, so today we're gonna be making boiled egg avocado toast by the slice. So you guys know I love avocado toast. I really wanted a recipe that was like very scalable. I don't think all my recipes are very scalable, but this you can really determine how much you want and just roll from there. So without further ado, let me tell you what you'll need. So you're gonna need 1 slice of Ezekiel bread, 1 mini cup of Wholly Guacamole avocado puree, 1 egg, and a little bit of salt. You're also gonna need a fork and a bowl and a pot to boil the eggs in. Okay, so you guys know the drill. Every time I do eggs, I do them the same way. You gotta let the water boil first. That way it becomes easy to peel when all is said and done. So I'm going to place 1 egg into the water very soon, presumably. Okay, no, let me just cut this. Okay, now we're going. So I'm actually going to make 3 slices of this avocado toast, but if you just want 1 slice, then you can follow the amount that I mentioned in the beginning. But I actually eat the food that I cook on this channel, and I usually eat like 3 or 4 slices. So yeah, you want to definitely place the eggs in carefully. I know it's hard because the water is boiling and the eggs are fragile, but even the slightest bump will cause what you see there. And that's not even that bad of a case. But the slightest bump will cause a crack in the egg, and it will cause the egg white to spill out and then boil. And it's not the end of the world, but it is kind of annoying. You just don't want imperfection, right? So just be mindful. Just try your best to get it in really gently. And I definitely recommend using a little spoon for that. So now that the eggs are magically boiled, we're just gonna move over to the sink and run it over cold water. That way they will cool down and you can peel them right away. You definitely want to give that water some time to work, or else you might burn your fingers, but no pain, no gain. This is a kitchen, not, I don't know. What's a safer place to be? I don't even know. It's a kitchen though. So yeah, definitely let that cold water cool down the eggs before you peel them. So here I will demonstrate whether or not my technique worked. We're gonna see how easy it is to peel this egg, and if I have any trouble. You definitely want to find that film between the eggshell and the egg white and just use it to peel the shell off with no problem. And so far so good. I don't think I'm having any issues with this first one. I always do like to be gentle and meticulous, but that wasn't too bad. I actually forget what it's like to shell the eggs that weren't boiled well. It's been so long, so I don't know what you guys suffer through, but I promise you, if you let the water boil first, you will not regret it. Let's see how this one goes. So I actually skipped the second egg because I figured watching me shell an egg is probably the most boring thing you can find on YouTube. But I brought this one up close, so let's see how it goes. Let's see how it works. You just get a little bit off, and then you should have that film already separated, especially at the rounder end. Wow, my camera just really does not like to focus when I need it to focus, which is pretty much all the time, but here we are. You want to get that film, you want to separate it, and then just go from there. Gently. It's an egg. We must be gentle. Let's see how this peeling works. I wish I could fast forward through this, but like I don't know YouTube tech that well, so I don't want to mess it. Not YouTube tech, like iMovie. That's what I'm working on. I don't want to mess this up. But you can see that it's peeling. You know, there's not much to this clip. I'm so sorry. There's not much to this clip. There we go. You saw that? You saw that? It all just came off just like that. All right, so I proved my point. Boil the water first and you won't have any problems. Okay, now we are going to get into the nitty-gritty of making this, you know, avocado toast. So for this recipe, I recommend Wholly Guacamole. I was so skeptical of them at first, but they're clutch. They're really clutch. I would say that 1 mini cup is like half an avocado, half a large avocado, which doesn't seem like it, but it's roughly the same. One thing I will say is that Wholly Guacamole's avocado cups taste like an unsalted avocado, or like it tastes like the natural salt in the avocado was just wiped out some way somehow. So don't feel bad if you feel the need to add, you know, some salt afterwards. I just noticed that like real avocados have a bit more flavor to it, or not even flavor, it's really just salt. And these ones don't, but they're very useful. You know, they don't go bad as far as I'm aware. And it's a nice way to control portion sizes because, I mean, avocados vary so much, and measuring them before using them is pretty much impossible, and usually not necessary, but for sure impossible. So I highly recommend Wholly Guacamole's avocado cups. Anyway, this is one of the few times that I'm using Himalayan pink salt as opposed to regular salt, and I don't know, I feel like this is one of those recipes where pink salt can shine. Pink salt isn't as tasteless as regular salt. There are minerals in there that give it a bit of a unique taste, so I try to pair it with dishes that can handle that, which is usually just salmon and like this specific dish here. Like I don't use it very often, but you know, it's nice. It's good for you. Not by much, but it's good for you. Anyway, we've commenced with mixing our thing. I know you can't really see any of the action right now, but that's okay. You know how to mix. I trust you know how to mix eggs with pureed avocado. It's not too fancy. Now you could stop there with this avocado toast recipe. If you like to keep things simple, you could stop there. But I really like to add a little bit of zest, you know, to this dish, and I usually do so by adding some mustard and olive oil mayo, sorry, which you see in the background. I didn't add it in the ingredients list because I wanted to keep it really simple, and like, you know, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. It does make it taste like deviled eggs though, and you definitely want to taste your mixture before you add these things so that you know how much you should add, and if you added too much salt, which, you know, you can avoid by tasting the mixture as you add the salt. But yeah, so I usually just add like a little dollop of olive oil mayo, probably no more than a tablespoon. Looks like I'm going to town here though. Looks like I'm really getting, okay, all right, well, you know, I won't judge. And then a little bit of mustard. So I really don't know, you know, what I was feeling today, but I decided to really jazz it up and like add smoked paprika, which, oh, that's not even smoked paprika. Oh my gosh, wow, okay. It's just cayenne pepper. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I decided to do that, but I guess I decided to do that. Yeah, do what you want, you know what I mean? It's your avocado toast. Do what you want. You don't need to do any of this, but clearly I felt the need to do it today. So after you mix all that, you want to get your Ezekiel bread and toast it. You don't have to toast it, but I prefer it toasted. It does taste a lot better. And since we live in YouTube land, the toast will take all of 3 seconds and bam! So now you're going to toast the last one and spread your avocado mixture on your toast while you're waiting, and it'll all come together just like that. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. I really enjoy it because a lot of my recipes are very, I would say, bulky because I made them under specific circumstances. But this one is scalable, and I wanted to make sure I had a scalable avocado toast. So here it is. I hope you like it. Please comment, share, subscribe. Whatever you need to do, you go ahead and do it, and have a wonderful day.